have you ever had a relationship with a woman, like a physical relationship with a woman?
I ain't like it. So here's the thing. This was actually at USF.
Okay.
And I appreciate, and I need to reach out to her because I do appreciate her for the experience and being open to the experimentation on my part.
Been through it all, but we up. We done been through it all, but we here, man.
As part of being a part of the LGBTQ,
A plus.
And like now they just the alphabet community because
I
they
just
just
call
keep
them
adding
alphabet.
words.
Yeah, I just say
Now
alphabet.
I saw something where, because you mentioned it, they've changed their name to I think what is called minor, attracted to minors. You know what I mean, or something. It's what is it is man? Change the name to minor attracted persons are wanting to be accepted by the LGBTQ. You think if they actually add them into the equation that it would totally?
I'm giving back my membership. I'm gonna get back
because you mentioned earlier a lot of times when people think of a gay man or a gay woman, especially raising a child, they think of unfortunately.
Yeah.
So if your community,
I'm giving back my membership,
accepts minor attracted, like that's gonna open up a can of worms.
It is. That's stupid.
That cannot.
That's stupid because that's illegal. And so that's a slippery slope because then that's gonna set us back. Like I only get to be married to my husband because 9 white men in a row, not 9 white men, but the Supreme Court said it was okay.
Yeah.
So once they, you know what I'm saying, once somebody, this old fool, because I honestly think the guy, I don't know what his name is, but the guy that got the affirmative action, who's now seeking an injunction on government contracts that are earmarked for minorities. I think if we do that, that's just going to be a reason to set and strip away my marriage, my ability to be married. Because they already don't like us. They just don't like us.
Okay, because like I said, now because you're adding the politics and everything involved, you said you don't feel like there's an agenda. You know what I mean? Your perspective. Do you feel like the gay community, LGBTQ community, is trying to take over the civil rights movement for Black people? Because before, they would, and when I say they, I would say the gay community would equate what they're going through or what they're dealing with, you know what I mean, as equal to what we went through, our ancestors went through, as slavery and things of that nature.
Here's the thing I'm going to tell my Black brothers and sisters.
Okay.
We don't own the copyrights to oppression. It ain't just us.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And honestly, a lot of other oppressed, infringed, disenfranchised communities have benefited from the civil rights. And so I do take objection with the idea of, the LGBTQIA plus community taking over. Like, so that language is language of separation.
Okay.
And so for me, it's one and the same. And I would feel that way if I wasn't gay.
Okay.
I feel like it's one and the same. I feel like the rights of women is aligned with that same struggle. The rights of Indigenous people in this country are aligned in that struggle. Like, I just feel like it's all the same. And so I do think that's part of the machinery of slavery and colonization and white oppression, the divisiveness. That is how they conquer.
Yeah.
It's through division. And so if we can get the Blacks looking at the gays with a side eye, looking at Indigenous people with a side eye, right, then we can keep them separate and continue to oppress.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. Now you touched on this early because, like I say, now we all know.
Yeah, we all over the
We
place.
all
Look,
over the
it's
place.
what, look,
And it's
just
cool though.
talking.
It's
Yeah,
cool.
it's
So,
cool.
You mentioned earlier, you know, that you live with your quote unquote girlfriend that wasn't your girlfriend. You know what I mean? When you ran away
When I ran away. Uh-huh.
Have you ever had a relationship with a woman, like a physical relationship with a woman?
I like it. So here's the thing. This was actually at USF.
Okay.
And I appreciate, and I need to reach out to her because I do appreciate her for the experience and being open to the experimentation on my part.
So she
knew. She did my hair.
She did your hair. So it was one of them times where y'all was just alone.
No, it was planned.
Oh,
it was. We had a whole conversation about it.
Oh wow. Okay. So she was your first
female experience. I like it.
So what was the conversation, or was there a conversation afterwards? You know what I mean? Because you hear this, you know, the whole like, oh, you know, when we do this, you ain't gonna like men no more. You know what I mean? Or you know, if it's a young lady, you know, when we do this, you ain't gonna like women no more.
Men and women are different.
Okay,
they're different from an anatomical standpoint, from a physical standpoint, from a biology, chemical. They're different. And so if you don't like the anatomy of a man, or if you don't like the anatomy of a woman, then that's not gonna be a thing. Right? Like, so let me be all like today. If I wanted to, I could have sex with a woman.
Yeah.
I could. Yeah. Would I enjoy it? No. Because I don't like, women are soft. Like, and I think that women are beautiful. Yeah. And I think that women definitely have, you know, their place. And I'm not talking about from a subservient standpoint, but they have a purpose, right?
But you have to clarify. You just have to
clarify. Yeah, I'm just clarifying. I'm not trying to say that a woman needs to be in the kitchen barefoot praying. That's not what I mean. But I think that women have definitely a purpose. And if you can't tell by the shirt, it's, you know, it's black women for me.
Yeah, I need that shirt though.
Yeah, it's black women for me. Like I'm pro black woman, but that experience, it solidified like I don't have to do this again. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate her for that and being willing to, although I am enamored as a gay man. I don't know how like non-PG we can be, but I am enamored with the female anatomy. Yeah. It does some things that are
I'm enamored with it too.
It is amazing. So I can appreciate your quest and thirst for it. Like I can appreciate it. It's just not my cup of tea. Like,
so after you had that experience, what was the conversation, you know what I mean, with the young lady? Like, can you recall? You know what I mean? Because
it was very matter of fact. I was just like, hey, you know, this ain't work, but you know, this ain't work. It ain't work. Yeah. That was fine.
And did she continue to do your hair? You know what I mean? Afterwards?
Yeah. Well, by this time I cut the hair because I was like, this, you know, I was like, oh, I can't do this. I'm trying. I want to pledge. And, but no, we still were friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And we're social media buddies.
Okay. No beef. That's all.
There's no beef. It's always all love over here.
It's
even
college, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even when it sounds like it's not love, it's all love. But I do appreciate that experience. But I also resent the notion that, like, how you know if you ain't tried it. Because I can say the same thing for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? How offensive is that?
You don't got to say that for me.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But how offensive is that? Like, you know what you like? You know what I'm saying? Like,
then they gonna be in the comments, y'all.
Right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It ain't.
Okay, Reginald might be gay.
that was not what I was. The point that I'm making is like, as a straight man, how offensive is that? Like, right? Like, you gotta try the nigga stick to be, you know what I'm saying? To know that you like. But by the way, just back to the enamoredness, like the vagina is amazing.
Yes,
it is absolutely amazing. But you don't have to like it.
Fourth,
10th. Yeah. But you don't have to want to be in it or whatever. Like it is by design. Absolutely, it is the bringer of life. Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. And just I want to have a whole clitoris conversation because I just love that thing. It's just in and of itself, I think special, and just the way that it's designed, like but all of them ain't pretty though.
Been through it all, but we up. We done been through it all, but we here, man. Been through it all, but we up. We done been through it all, but we here, man.